The day for me here at Unadilla was it was good. It was not like a crazy, amazing, great day, but it was a solid day. I was 11th overall, just outside of that 10th. But I feel like I rode really well. The bike worked well. The team, everyone did a good job. Moto 1, I went down early on like lap 3 or something, and that kind of hindered me a couple of spots because I had to try to charge back and regain some positions when I did that. And Moto number 2, I rode solid, made some passes, made some good passes, but then kind of just lacked the pace a little bit to get inside that top 10. So I got 11th in the second moto. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think it was a good day. Jumped back into 10th overall in points, which is good, which is big for me and big for the team as well. And then obviously Shane McElrath's first race today with the team, and he rode solid as well. So overall, for me and for the team, it was a good day.
That's awesome. How do you feel? I was gonna say, how's like that blend going with a new teammate? It seems like obviously it seems like you guys had a great time. The vibes are good.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I've known Shane for 10 years now, pretty much. He was a groomsman in my wedding. He's been a close friend of mine. So to get to have, pretty much like one of your best friends be your teammate is pretty cool. So I'm just pumped to see him ride well and liking the bike. There's been a lot of hours and time for me and for the team, and putting in a lot of work to make this comfortable. And these tracks are gnarly, and I feel like everyone's done a gread job, so it's good to see him be happy with everything. And I love Shane, he's awesome, so I'm pumped to have him as my teammate.
What'd you think of the track, man? I feel like the track crew killed it, like considering what happened yesterday.
Yeah, I think whoever did this track prep did a phenomenal job, like sealing this track up yesterday, because I don't think a lot of people might fully realize how hard it rained here yesterday, and they sealed it up really good. And we got here this morning. Obviously, it's been a beautiful day with sunshine and not too crazy hot, but it was like mint. It was actually kind of a little bit hard packed in the beginning of the day, and then obviously that moisture had gotten pretty deep, so we got some deep ruts, and I love the track. I thought it was awesome. There was a lot of lines, a lot of opportunities to move around, and considering how much it rained, kudos to those guys. So this place is always awesome to come to. I love this place, so this is awesome.
That's awesome. All right, we'll see you next weekend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, man, let's hear it. How was the weekend for you?
Pretty good. 11-10 for 10th overall, so best one of the year for me.
Nice. What do you feel got you there today?
My first start wasn't great, but I kind of got up there in the pack a little bit, like the first 2 laps, and then I just put in the laps and ended up 11th. And then that second one I started in the top 10, close to the top 5, and kind of sat in 8th for a while, and then slid back to 10th there right at the end. But just consistent riding and putting myself in a good position in the first 2 laps.
Nice. What do you think of, after yesterday we saw what happened to the track. I think everyone was a little nervous, but the track crew crushed it. So what do you think of the track today?
I don't know what they did. SMX track crew needs to take some notes for supercross next year. Just kidding, love you, Corey, love you, Ross. But I don't know what they did, but it was awesome. Like, I was thinking the first practice was going to be pretty deep, pretty muddy. Second practice get a little better, and then motos be okay. But I went out there for first practice and it was dry. I mean, it was like deep, sticky, but like it wasn't muddy. So whatever they did was cool. I'm stoked on it.
That's awesome. And then what's your plan this week before we head into the next weekend?
Probably ride 2 days, keep it pretty light. It's hot in Texas, so try not to burn myself up too bad and get ready for Budds Creek.
Awesome, man. We'll see you out there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Shane. First weekend, you've only been on the bike for a few days.
Yep.
Came through, you looked good out there. Let's see how you felt.
Yeah, honestly, today was my 3rd day on the Kawasaki, and I'm pretty excited about it. Like, I mean, obviously I want to do well, but I raced hard today given my limited time on the bike and just not knowing what the bike's going to do at race pace. So really every lap out was I was getting more comfortable. I was figuring out what the bike was going to do, and my fastest lap of the second moto was like 3 laps to go. So yeah, honestly, I'm really excited about how today went, how this week has went, like the transition to the team, getting on the bike, the suspension, the motor. I'm just like, dude, I got on the bike and I just rode, and I kept riding and riding and riding. And today, for the second moto, was the first time we've changed anything on the bike. So, man, I'm really excited. The MadParts.com MX for Christ Kawasaki team, they have done a lot of work, and that's something when I first got on the bike, they were like really anxious to see what I thought. And dude, I'm telling you, I was blown away by it, and they were so relieved and so excited that it was like, yes, we're on the right track. So, man, it's a good foundation for today, trying to form new habits. Yeah, I mean, it's only been a couple days on the bike, but I'm able to ride this bike like I haven't ridden a 450 before. So that's what I'm really excited to put some more time in and get better, because my confidence is definitely going up right now.
What do you think of the track, man? I feel like the track just killed it after yesterday's conditions.
Yeah, the track, we couldn't believe how dry the track was after getting so much rain yesterday. And first practice was solid. The track was pretty fast, but once second practice came around, we got some like pretty long ruts, and it definitely slowed down a little bit, but it started to get the technicality back, which Unadilla is known for, and that's why I like this track is the long ruts where you got to stand a lot, and it's not just wide open. So yeah, I'm just excited to race hard today. So yeah.
Now, you said the bike, you like it, it feels pretty good. So is there any plans this week to dial it in even more?
Maybe a little bit. It's not. I mean, I don't know that those changes would necessarily be better at the practice track, which we might do them just to do them so that I'm used to them. But yeah, I mean, the race intensity, that's where you get that extra little bit. And today it brought out a few little things, which I guess it exaggerated them today, what I felt a couple times this week. But that's just normal because of the race intensity. So yeah, we'll probably do a couple little things and put some more time in.
Awesome, man. We'll see you next weekend.
Sweet. Thank you.
All right, man. It's been a little bit time coming. I know you've been working on it. I've been watching you this whole season, and I've seen you just like right there every time. Yeah. So you've got to feel good. I saw the team. They were celebrating. How's it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it means just as much for them as it does me. Like, these guys, like I was saying in the other interview, like the grind does not stop. You know, these guys are hard on themselves, and you know, we started the year out pretty good, but we had a few electricals, and that set us back in points. But to come out here and just reward these guys with their first podium on the U.S. side of Triumph, it's awesome. Obviously, it's awesome for me as a rider, but those guys are the real podium guys right now. Like, they bust their ass overtime. Just, you know, they're just there. You know what I mean? From sun up to sundown, overtime hours, whatever. Like, they're there, and we're all working for one goal, which is nice. And we all, as a team, mesh really well. So it's almost like a little family, and you know, you like to make your family members proud, right?
Yeah. And then, have you been chasing changes throughout the season to get here, or has it just been really just getting that start and keeping it up on two wheels?
Not as much. I feel like I've been fairly comfortable on my bike no matter where we've been. It's pretty much just been starts. For whatever reason, we just cannot get out of that first turn like top three, and today we got a few, not the best starts, but we made some really good passes in the first lap, so I was able to get myself up there and give myself a shot. And honestly, the first moto was a little bit of a bummer because I was in fourth or whatever, like whole moto, and then last two laps kind of come unglued and went to sixth, so I was kind of frustrated with that. And you know, to come out in the last moto and ride much better, I was pretty happy with it. Yeah.
Do you feel like you have any goals or any ideas of what you can do to keep climbing that step to get a little bit better?
Yeah, obviously you can. I mean, I got good moto scores, but I didn't get on the box, you know, any other motos. So for me, my next podium, I want to be 1 through 3 in both motos. I feel like I'm capable of doing it. So just got to do it. But yeah, I mean, we can always strive to be better, and that's the goal, and that's kind of what we live by here. So we'll keep striving, and we'll get to where we need to be.
I definitely see it coming. And what do you think also of the track today after what we had yesterday in the track?
Yeah, I thought the Sea-Doos were coming out, but no, it was good. The track guys were unbelievable today. So honestly, we came in, and first thing I did was walk to the track. As soon as we got here, and the track was like literally like looked unreal, and I was very confused, and I was very like, okay, let me just see how it is when I get out there, because I know it's going to be. But no, they got this place unreal, and it was sick to have a racetrack like that today. It was probably one of the better Unadillas I've raced.
This week, normal week, just get back on the bike a couple more days and get ready for next weekend?
Yeah, the grind doesn't stop. We'll celebrate this one for the next couple of days, but we'll get on to the next one and try to bring a podium buds.
Awesome, man. We'll see you next weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, man, why don't you just walk me through today for yourself?
Yeah, it was a good day. First moto, obviously, really good. Made some good retaliation passes, I guess you could, or retaliation passes, react quick. When Chase got me twice, I got him right back, and it was good. Good debut for the new bike. That was really cool. Second moto, bad start, and just coming through the pack it was actually really difficult to pass for how many lines there are. The race line was very few lines put together, and really tough to pass. But no, all in all, happy. A lot of people got injured, unfortunately, today, so happy to be walking out of here safe. Pardon me, back to feeling like myself, charging hard all the way through the checkered flag. So that was good. The break was good, and glad we made the right steps and helped get my body better and stuff, and likewise with the team.
Let's touch on the bike a little bit more. I feel like obviously one spot away from where you really wanted to be, but for a debut weekend on a brand new bike, that's still pretty successful.
It's not bad. Last week we tested for 3 days. I rode it Wednesday, did some starts Thursday morning before flying out, because obviously the tropical storm that came through Florida. So pretty limited time riding it, and to jump on it and be able to race it at national speed, not bad. It's kind of pretty stoked, man. I'm proud of the bike. I'm proud of the whole development team. Michael Byrne, Trey Kennard, they had a huge play in it. Jet and myself, our feedback as well, working with Japan and the R&D team. It's really cool that we've been such a big piece to this puzzle, and we're just proud of it, man. It's like a unreal thing. So if you say anything negative about it, we're going to have an issue.
And how about the track, man? I feel like we're all yesterday kind of nervous about today, and ended up being kind of unreal. The track crew killed it.
Dude, it was wow. I mean, no shortage of rain yesterday, and how much water there was. Track crew obviously pulled an all-nighter and worked their magic. So, man, huge props to the Unadilla crew. It was high speed. I don't want to say sketchy, because anything can be sketchy at the speedway going on that with the ruts and bumps and stuff. Extremely difficult track today in its own unique ways.
And then plans for the week, go hang out with the donkeys and get a couple motos in?
Yeah, go back. Some Alpine stuff, photo shoot stuff for our goggle launch. It's finally going to hit the market. We've been working on that for the past over a year. And so look after the donkeys, train a little, ride some more on the 25, and just normal week, man.
Awesome. We'll see you next weekend, man.
Thank you.